Hi, welcome back. Let's continue with our journey on discovering the various virtues that a person on spiritual path needs to develop. Today we are looking at a virtue called sacrifice. Sacrifice is giving up temporary discomfort for a worthwhile growth. So what is sacrifice? Willingly giving up personal comfort, selfish desires, or inconvenience for spiritual growth and the benefit of others. So, sacrifice is not meant to make us feel miserable. All successful people do practice sacrifice in some form or the other. Let's look at this in a practical example. In a student's life, how will sacrifice look? It will look as sacrificing a sleep, laziness, excessive phone time, and entertainment to study regularly. And how will it benefit the student? It will increase his confidence, his knowledge, opportunities, and success. Let's look at health example. If somebody wants to improve his health, what he needs to sacrifice is eating up junk food, overeating, late night cravings, and skipping exercise. And benefit of this would be he would be surcharged with energy, his body would feel lighter, his moods will be better, and long term health benefits, of course, come with it. Relationship example. What does sacrifice would mean in a relationship? It would mean the need to always win during an argument. So, what one will do is he will listen calmly, speak gently, and control his anger. And its benefit will show in the relationship automatically. There'll be peaceful, stronger, and harmonious relationships. In parenting, now parents they sacrifice their sleep, their money, comfort, personal time for their children's. And what would be the benefit? They reap the benefit of love, family growth, and a fulfillment. So, why is sacrifice important? Without sacrifice, discipline, character, success, and relationships will suffer. Everything valuable in life requires sacrifice and patience. Let's look at some benefits of sacrifice. It builds self control and mental strength. Like one stops becoming a slave to every single mood of his craving, impulse. This makes one mentally strong. Second would be uh, temporary pleasures are often create long term problems, and sacrifice teaches us to think beyond this current moment. Like, for example, a person feels super hungry. Now, temporary pleasure would be he would immediately make some instant food and he would consume it, which would have result in a long term problem like obesity, etc. Next would be it increases confidence and self respect. Like every time you control yourself, your self respect grows in your own eyes. You start trusting yourself more. You don't need validation from outside. Sacrifice brings inner peace too. Too much comfort seeking creates restlessness. Balanced sacrifice brings simplicity and calmness in one's life. And most important, it helps one achieve one's goals, whether it is health, studies, spirituality, career, relationship. Basically, nothing meaningful grows without consistency and sacrifice. So, modern day life constantly pushes us for instant gratification, comfort, distraction, overconsumption. So, today's world, sacrifice mostly would mean learning conscious self control. Now, how could one practically cultivate that conscious self control to develop the beautiful quality of sacrifice in oneself? Is by delaying small pleasures. Like instead of immediately doing what the mind says or wants, like one will wait a little, think first. Example, I will scroll social media after finishing my important work. Now, this will build discipline in oneself. Practice saying no sometimes. Not every desire must be fulfilled. Simple example, avoid unnecessary shopping, skip unhealthy snacks occasionally, reduce unnecessary screen time. Now, these small sacrifices build inner strength. Then one could also try and wake up slightly earlier, like even 20 to 30 minutes earlier for exercise, for silent meditation, reading, planning the day, chanting mantras. All this can transform life slowly. Help others even when it is inconvenient. So, sacrifice also means that you come forward and help people, even if you are facing a bit of inconvenience, like listening to people patiently, helping someone who's tired, giving time to the family, being kind with stresses. This develops maturity and compassion in relationships. Next would be, with sacrifice, one learns tolerance. Like we do not react instantly to criticism, delays, discomfort, irritation. Calm tolerance itself is a powerful sacrifice of an ego. Next, sacrifice also simplifies life. We often suffer from too much scenario or too much syndrome. Like try reducing clutter, try reducing noise around yourself, try reducing excessive entertainment, try reducing overthinking. Simple living creates so much mental peace. Like nowadays, instead of junk food and endless videos after work, eat properly, finish important work first, spend quality time with family, exercise for your own self, not for others, and sleep on time. Create a sleep routine. That is sacrifice. Simple but life changing. Now, there's a hidden truth about sacrifice. At first, sacrifice feels difficult. Why? Because comfort feels natural to us. But gradually, discipline becomes easier, the mind becomes calmer, life more stable, and happiness deeper. This sacrifice no longer feels like gaining control over life. It feels like something which is very simple to live. Essence, sacrifice means giving up short term comfort, pleasure, or ego for long term growth, peace, strength, and happiness. Thank you for being with me till the end, and see you soonest.